Hey, kitty. Tuxedo kitty. That's a tuxedo kitty. Hello, kitty. The kitty cat. Evening, boys and girls. We're going to walk this way this evening. We are going down here. Sorry. Bit Scooby. Put my trousers up. Mobile data. But then again, Anna's moving currently, isn't she? She's packing to move. Thank you for the $1.49 again, Bodacious. You're so appreciated, Bodacious. That's £1.18 English pennies today. Oof, the exchange rate isn't so good today. Here comes another kitty with another kitty cat. Look, is a little kitty. Hang on, I need to see the kitty. Can you see the kitty? It's the second kitty this evening. We're 2 for 2 this evening. Is that Red Bull that just popped in? Message just popped down. Sorry, I was too occupied with the cat. Hey, Red Bull. And look. Hey, kitty. And Bodacious. Of course Bodacious is here. Bodacious listens to my stream when he's even working. When he's... Red Bull's working. So Red Bull doesn't always make it. Hey, kitty. Would you like to say hello? Or you're too skitty still? You want to be on the YouTube? Hey. You want to fuss? Not yet? Maybe one day, kitty. Maybe one day. Aw. Cute kitty. It's a very cute cat, and it's very friendly. It just doesn't like being touched. I've tried to give it a stroke a couple of times, and it's just not having it, so... We'll be back, cute kitty. Who else is in the chat? So we got 3. We got Bodacious. We got Red Pool. Who else is lurking? I do like the lurkers that don't chat. Like, they literally just watch your stream and don't chat. And you kind of wonder why. God, if you're going to be in the chat, at least lurk and troll. It's a bit like Eli. When Eli says he's got, like, lots of lurkers, at least go and troll the guy. Must pay the cat a snack tax. Ooh, didn't think about that. Snack tax. Ooh. Yeah, I guess. I mean, cats don't give out strokes for free. I mean, they gotta get something out of this deal, I guess. And if it isn't just a belly rub. Never thought of that before. Snack tax. Yeah, it could be a thing. Snack tax. Perfectly acceptable to expect a snack if you're getting a fuss. Perfectly acceptable. So, we are walking to town again because I need to get out. If you saw the topic of tonight's stream, everything gets on top. Was it of me or of you? Of me, I think. I felt a bit overwhelmed recently, and I had a rough night, which I'm going to get into in a bit. But to start with, we have Red Pool who said something. What did you say, Red Pool? Why bother with Eli? I mean, you've got to make a new sock account like every sentence. I mean, you have. He has become... Now, I wouldn't say he's untrollable. I would just say that his streams, they're not even worth trolling, are they? I mean, pardon me, sorry. If you saw last night's stream, oh my God, was it so boring going at Pedro Santiago again? So, at the minute... There's 2 streams that Eli's doing effectively. There's the complaining at everybody else that has a job, i.e. bitching about Pedro Santiago, who does the door dashing videos and stuff like that, bitching about how this guy basically makes money and that Eli sucks at it. And then the other type of videos he's currently doing is to have a go at Crazy Kid and to have a go at RJ for not retaliating to his videos. Basically, RJ and Crazy Kid took the high road, didn't make multiple videos going at him for days on end, and they're just doing normal content. I think Eli said that last night RJ did a video where he did karaoke, and Eli was like, well, he's just doing karaoke just to avoid the fact that, you know, they know what they really are. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, how long are you gonna... Oh, cute kitty. Three kitties this evening. It's cat evening. So he made the video, and then basically is now baiting them. I want to say he's baiting them. You know, RJ and Crazy Kid, you know, made their point. They made a 3-hour stream shitting on Eli. They did it, they made it, they moved on. And then you've got Eli going, well, because they're not coming at me anymore, they obviously know they're in the wrong. They know they're the ones that with the problem. How about they just didn't think you were that important to go at? Or what else could they possibly say against you that has already been said? What else is there that you could critique on Eli that hasn't already been critiqued? Look at him. He has an alcoholic, drug-addicted girlfriend. He has little to no life experience. He has no successful jobs. Apparently he doesn't have a successful sex life either. He has no friends. His family don't want him. What else have we learnt that we could critique about Eli right now that hasn't already been said? Would be the question. What is there left? Eli is competing for the gold in mental gymnastics. Either that, or he's just whining like a bitch, hoping they're gonna somehow be like, oh yeah, let's go at Eli, and then he could be like, yeah, I told you they were gonna come from me, sort of thing. Like, bait them basically, and then say he had nothing to do with it, they were always gonna come for him, sort of thing. It's very shady. He paints a weird picture. Bell ringers are in tonight. Eli nearly lost his shit and projector and then tells my sock I couldn't set him off trolling. That was you, Red Bull? That's quite cool. I thought it was you. And Legitimate was not trying to trigger him or troll him. You weren't? You sure about that? A bit too much bell. More cowbell. Well, that's the church. I had said about catching them bell ringing. They've been doing quite a few bell ringing things this evening, but I didn't have a charged phone to come down here in time to catch most of it. And I don't know what time they bell ring to. So we might have missed all of it. So, but I was walking down here anyway. If anyone could share this Discord, share it on a community tab or something. He thought I was trolling him when I asked him a few genuine questions. No, not the genuine questions. How dare you, Bodacious? You asked him genuine questions during an RJ stream. Well, I've tried that before. And all I got from Eli was, well, I've tried to work with you, but you're just not workable. What do you mean just not workable? What are you talking about? I get more money, more views, more watch time than Eli has on his channel. You can check that on, see, it's been a wedding today because you can see all the beautiful confetti that they have here, which is hopefully biodegradable. Look, there's been a wedding because you've got all the confetti that has literally littered the graveyard. Nice. It'll biodegrade or it'll get wet. I think it's basically paper as such. It's basically paper. So it will mulch and, you know, disappear. I'm not such a fan of doing paper confetti. I would rather do rose petals, like dried flowers or rose petals that you can throw basically back into nature. That's what I would do. I would do rose petals. Flower petals are better. Yeah, I'd do flower petals or, you know, like dried flowers or something and throw it. I wouldn't use paper confetti because animals will still try to eat it. If you do something like roses, I know they're more expensive to get, like flower petals and dried things like that, but it's more economy. And especially when you've got rabbits and the hedgehogs and the resident mafia ducks, it makes more sense to do it like that. But, you know, who am I to judge somebody else's wedding where I will never get married? So I will probably never have a wedding. I was engaged for 13 years and had the dream wedding planned out, the dress, the location, and obviously it never happened. But on a more positive note, you know, there's always the future. The future currently is undetermined, basically. Mr. Duckies again. Ooh, my new TV came today. I'll there's a picture in the Facebook group of it because I didn't want to like post it anywhere so that anyone could actually see it, sort of thing. Been there, done it twice. Hey Gordo, how are you this evening, Gordy? I got a new TV, Gordo. Are you jealous? You should be, because it's a beautiful TV. What do you say? Not at all. Not at all. What do you say? Not at all. I was toe tipping through the tulips. What? To the discourse, I literally had to triple think all of my responses and to avoid piercing this. What are you saying? I don't understand, Redfall. Nah. Yes, you should be jealous, Gordo. Look, you want me to be jealous of your jag. I want you to be jealous of my... Okay? You haven't seen my TV because you're not in the Facebook group. So you don't even know what TV I have to be jealous of. Would you like to know what the TV is, Gordo, so that you can be jealous? Or at least pretend to be jealous this evening? At least pretend, yeah? Pretend you care. Because this TV is going to change my life. Yep. Trip his dictionary-sized block word list. Oh, right. I don't think it's possible to even chat in his chat now. And even if you did, what would you say that would be like... I mean, he's literally just... He's so boring. I mean, his topic last night of going at Pedro again, like, oh, do me a favour, Eli. Pedro don't give two fucks. I've got a pull down cinema screen. Oh, go yourself, Gordo. I bought myself a Samsung 4K, it's a 43-inch Samsung 4K Samsung Plus Smart TV. So I'm quite proud of myself that I managed to get that. So you can be too, if you like. Oh, poochies. Oh dear. The Poochie Mafia again. Evening, Poochies. Same thing every night. Always barking. And then we have the striking of the clock. Maybe watch the Demon Slayer movie with your younger son on the new TV. He's actually seen the Demon Slayer series. He's watched the Demon Slayer series because he actually has a couple of models from it that he got at a Comic-Con that was, or like an anime con that was around. Maybe chat in Greek, he wouldn't understand it. Ooh, chat in Greek. Now there's an idea. How much of his Greek heritage does he remember? Bodacious has the most brilliantest ideas. The thing is, for someone who claims free speech, anyone can chat, no hold bars kind of thing, he doesn't half have a blocked word list. I have a 70-inch ceiling mounted Samsung Ultra. Right. Oh, okay, fine. Mounted image 7 at 40-inch soundbar woofer. Yeah. Thanks for that, Red Bull. You made me look wonderful there. You know, I'm trying to be happy about my TV. Could you all join in, please? I'm quite happy that I managed to acquire something of a more prestige value to my house. I've worked a fuck ton of hours to be able to afford it, you know. Pat myself on the back for the work I do to what I've managed to accomplish and afford. You know, unfortunately, like Eli, I don't have Bank of Mum. I don't have a trust fund. I literally live by myself, make my own money, and make my own way. So whatever I afford is done by me. Whatever I buy is done by me. So a pat on the back to myself. Same with the screen, we never use it. I like my new TV. The fact that I've got Netflix built in and YouTube and Amazon and Disney and all that I can just go to instead of having to like sign into my laptop and do the long-winded way. It's actually works out quite well. So I'm happy that I bought it. And it makes me feel proud that I've managed to, you know, afford something and to accomplish something. You know, I've worked a hell of a lot over the last 9 months. So far, in the last 9 months, I've only had 1 full week off in 9 months. I think it's since October last year where I took a week off in October. I have had no time off work as holiday. I've had little days off here and there, but primarily I have worked for 9 months straight, near enough. And I decided that in about a week and a half, I've got 12 days off. I have finally took holiday, and I also have another 5 weeks holiday to book. So Mama is taking some time off, which means more time for YouTube. And more time to go out. So there's that. So for everyone in the chat, if you'd like to big up the fact that I managed not only to acquire my own TV, you know, by hard work, and the fact that I live alone and I only have my income, and that I'm actually proud of myself. So hopefully there'll be some more people coming. I've only got 3 in the chat this evening. Where is everybody? I know it's a Friday night, but come on, people. I know Anna and J-Rom are moving house, so they're packing. They are off to, oh God, where was it? Was it North Dakota? Was it North Dakota? Somewhere, they were like 25 miles from the Canadian border or something. They were very specific. They did say which state they were going to. I think it was North Dakota. I can't remember. I'm terrible. I'm sure Bodacious will correct me if I'm wrong. Samsung make great stuff. Unfortunately, my partner and I couldn't afford a Samsung. Well, you know, I've waited and decided that my old TV was starting to hum. Sony make great TVs too. Yeah, they had the TV I had was a great TV, don't get me wrong. It was 32 inches, it was big. It was a nice TV while it lasted. The TV itself was actually Katie's, my son's partner, and she had it, I think, maybe 10 years. So the TV's had a long life. But then I was sitting there the other day and it started to make a noise. And it started to make a loud humming. Now, we tried everything. You know, I changed the extension lead it was plugged into. I bought a new HDMI that was connected to my laptop because we thought it was that. We then got a new lead for the telly to plug in, and the humming just continued. So in the end, we just effectively we bit the bullet, and I decided that new TV had to be bought. There was nothing else for it. We had to have a new TV. And as I live alone, it was an executive decision made by me. One night when I sat there and went, you know what? I can't fix this TV. The time has come. So I don't just go out and buy lavish stuff. Because there was a comment, and we're not going to name them. Every Christmas I find like a dozen free TVs. Ooh, nice for you. So I made a decision the other night, and someone made a comment on a recent video. JVC is no longer competitive. No, they used to be good. And I decided that I was gonna buy myself new shoes for work, and I was gonna get myself a TV. And someone put a comment on one of my videos saying that instead of having these lavish items, I don't see work shoes as lavish items, but go for it. These luxury items, instead of purchasing these luxury items, which were £25 shoes and a TV that I actually needed, they basically said that instead of that, I should save my money and I should put it into these funds or something and get it to mature, blah, blah, blah. And that I was wasting my money, basically, on these lavish goods. Now, I don't know about you, but shoes, work shoes, trainers, a telly, is that lavish? Are they luxuries? Is having work shoes a luxury now? Is that what it is? Are they luxuries? Because I'm not feeling it. So, the comment that was on there, I got rid of. And if they ever come in my chat again, we're just going to delete them. Because I'm bored of them. They love to give opinions, and I've seen them in quite a few people's chats, giving their opinions, and that's fine. But you're not going to tell me that work shoes and a TV are lavish, luxury, that I should be spending my money more wisely. We sort of discussed this the other night, but I'm still a bit annoyed by it all. Will you boys carry on? Best porn setup ever. I mean, my TV does look pretty good. I did take a picture of Eli earlier and put it in the Facebook group and was like, holy shit, you can really see the man boobs up close now. Like, the moobs are real. The moobs are real. So, yeah. We're walking through cotton right now. I think it's cotton. It's all white stuff everywhere. I know, as rude as that sounds. I think these are cotton. I don't know. They could be something else. But look. They're like like cotton. I don't know if you can see it. I probably need to show you during the day instead of walking here at night, because you don't really get to see much apart from that beautiful sunset over there. But you carry on, boys, with your TV chat. I wish I hadn't started it now. It's a great TV debate. But yes, getting back on topic, spending money. You know, I'm not like loaded. I'm not poor. Like, don't get me wrong, I do have money, but I don't have savings and stuff like that, you know. When I was a couple, we had savings and stuff, but I don't know if you've ever been single and had to afford a house and bills and just general stuff. It's not cheap. And especially in the economy now, with how it is, things are just hard. So, you know, I've worked and worked and worked for what I have. I've never asked anybody for anything, you know. All the money I raised recently, you know, on my channel went to my grandchild. You know, it bought their sterilizer, it bought them stuff. I never really used any of that money for myself. It was all given to my grandchild. You know, the money went elsewhere, which is what I raised it for. And I did all of that. And then I had my birthday, which Eli destroyed, because obviously I couldn't get super chats or anything because I was still demonetized. Then when my remonetization came through and I was able to get the money out, I gave more of it to the child. We bought an entire sterilizer system. We bought a breast pump. We bought tons of stuff for this baby. It's got no end of stuff. And, you know, I decided that after all of that, that I would, you know, have, you know, something for myself. My savings have took a bash and I'm just forked out for a complete solar panel system for the pond. Ooh. Well, the UK's economy looks rough. Delete my screen to access files. Yeah. Ah, lovely. Sounds like you got a good setup. So, you know, I've struggled. I'm not gonna lie, I have struggled. You know, every time Eli demonetized me, I lost money. And I lose money now by not restreaming Eli. I lose money every day. But I'm so scared that he's going to strike my channel. Now, he has said in numerous videos recently, and I quote, he doesn't mind who streams him. He's not bothered. You can restream him as much as you like. But I know for a fact, and I believe that one of his people, who is now apparently one of his rogue mods, was one of the people that actually struck my channel before, for Eli. We're not going to use names, but it's pretty obvious who it was. And I would be worried that this rogue mod would then strike my channel to get in Eli's good graces again. Because he was actually over there the other night donating to Eli, and he gave him like $20 or something just to troll him. Who's got that kind of money to troll Eli with? Why would you give him $20 just to troll him? You know, kind of don't understand it, but it could be just me. You know, why would you troll Eli and give him money? Troll him, but don't give him money. Like, dear God, people. Not that I'm wallet watching. I just don't understand the premises of trolling someone with money. Like, he flip-flops often. He does. But why troll someone with money, though? Like, why give Eli $20 of your hard-earned money? The other week you were shitting all over him, and this week you want to donate to him and go, oh, let's make amends, and Eli's not interested. But I've never understood the whole aspect of trolling with money. You want to go in there, make a stock account, say some nasty shit, you know. But why send him money? The shit Eli does doesn't deserve to have money thrown at him for being trolled. You know, if you're going to super chat him 99 pence, send a trolling message, and then leave it at that. Don't send him $20. Why send him $20? This guy does nothing all day. Eli claims he is so fucking busy. For a guy that doesn't have a job, he must be the busiest person on God's green earth. This guy apparently has errands. He has appointments. So many appointments, I'm surprised Dawn even leaves the hospital. She's got a therapist and a psychiatrist and surgery and an eye appointment. What is her insurance like to afford all this would be the question. What kind of insurance is this woman on? Like, I can understand trolling him, but don't give him $20. If you're going to give anybody $20, give me $20. Like, I actually bring you content, you know. I've missed the bell ringing this evening. I should have come out earlier. Rookie mistake, I know. It happens. Oh. I'm going to come out of this side this time. Oh. Gotta be quiet, because those demon dogs are going to get me again. Right. Let's keep going. Then we'll go back to the graveyard for a while. What is the time? 20 past 9? 20 past 10? I don't know what time it is. 20 past 9. Ooh. Demon dogs have gone in. There's two little yappy dogs there. They bark at me every evening, although I've done the same walk for like months now. Very protective, but oh, I bet they're vicious if they got hold of you. The more vicious, the tinier the dog, I find more vicious. You ever seen little chihuahuas? Ooh, vicious little bastards. We're going to head back to the churchyard because it looks beautiful lit up. I should have brought a drink with me because it's getting really muggy in the evenings now. And I still wear a coat because the UK sucks and the weather's just erratic. So, we're going to have a little walk skis. I did miss the bell ringing. I should have known that they were doing it, but I decided to leave my house later, or not as early, because of the fact I didn't have my battery charged. I know, I'm terrible for it. I had company last night, and then I decided not to charge my battery for some God knows reason, and then it takes absolutely ages to charge. So there's that. Oh, beautiful doggies. Oh, I hate people and dogs. Some people shouldn't have them. But it's all lit up again. One of these days we'll walk elsewhere, but currently on a Friday night there is no safer place than the churchyard. I still wish they had a bench in here. Churchyard should have benches. That's what I believe anyway. Must be German Shepherd night. German Shepherd evening. Obviously. So we're going to continue walking and enjoy the peace and quiet on a Friday night. Oh, bright light again. I always forget about that. Ugh, I blind myself. Hellhounds. Yes, well, there's... Basically, it's the house on the corner. It has two little dogs, and oh my god. Ooh. They are barky McBarkisons at anything. Probably bark at their own shadow. Hellhounds. Could be hellhounds. But, Go this way again. Need to remember my torchy torch at some point. But it does look nice. George is all lit up again. And as it is a Friday night, you know, a little bit more rowdy. It's a German Shepherd. They will bark at anything. Okay. I guess they're always bark at everything and everything. Mine does. Yes, well, your dog's crazy. Because obviously it's got you. Where is everyone this evening? 68%. I'm going to walk back this way and see if we can sit on the bench. Because my legs are hurting a little. My back's been hurting the last couple of days. It's been a little bit stiff. Mainly because of work. And I've actually got work all weekend, so... this weekend kind of sucks, to be honest. Or it is sucking. It's going to be a very heavy work weekend. What with the kids still off. Ooh, on a park bench. What are you getting up to now? Very funny, daughter. Hardy har. Please go get some rest. Well, a walk is some rest. You know, getting out in nature, having a walk, getting that fresh air in your lungs, enjoying a blissful, beautiful evening. I didn't do a walk last night, you know, so, you know, I will rest when I have my 12 days off, but currently, I still want to do a walk every evening, because I didn't do a walk last night. I had done a walk the night before, but I missed last night, so I have to make up for it and have a walk tonight. Then tomorrow, I'm at work until like 5:30, and depending on how knackered I am, you may get a walk tomorrow. And then Sunday, I will be home at 5, between 5 and 6. So you're more likely to not get a walk tomorrow, but then get a walk Sunday, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. And then I've got Monday off. And then I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I got 4 days in a row next week. I'm not looking forward to that at all. I haven't worked 4 days in a row in a long time. Mainly because my back doesn't usually take it very well. We have bats in our area. Drives the dogs nuts. Now, we get the occasional bats around here. Especially outside my house. Because I live near the woods. And everything. We get bats quite a lot. Fluttering around. It's hard to film bats. Because obviously it's at night and everything. Unless you've got like a CCTV camera outside your house or something, you're not really going to be able to film them. I love bats though. Vampire bats, fruit bats. Bats are one of the... We've got squirrels. Yeah, we've got squirrels. We've got rabbits, hedgehogs, bats, ducks. As I was saying to Anna, we've got quite a lot of wildlife around here. It's just... we can sit on this bench, or we can sit over here by the light. I think for safety, we'll sit by the light. I think that makes more sense to come over here and sit with the light in the background. Don't know if you can see me. Can you see me? If I sit like this, you can see me still. It's about the closest bench I can get to the light, so you can still see me a bit. But it is a beautiful night. Absolutely beautiful evening. Oh, I need a smoke. Excuse me, I'm just gonna find my vape. Hang on. Oh, do you hate it when you leave the house without a vape? Oh, I thought you're gonna die or something. So we are gonna sit for a sec, and then we'll do another wander. And just chill. Every evening, same. Well, to be fair, at the minute I might have to start putting my walks a bit further forward because it's getting dark. What? It's been dark since about, about 9:15, just after. And originally I was going for walks at 10 and it was still light. Because I like to walk when there's no people. And dog walkers tend to come out at like dusk. So you're talking sort of 6, 7, 8. You get like the dog walkers come out, which is why I was doing like 9 and 10. So that things like the dog park, the walk through the grave, the field were a bit more less populated. But it turns out that it doesn't matter when, supposedly. Raccoons, squirrels, chipmunks, red foxes, coyotes. You might see a porcupine, a hedgehog, or a skunk. Where the hell do you live, Red Pool? In a nature reserve or a zoo? That is some animals. See, in the UK, I mean, you do get wildlife like foxes, badgers, moles, birds. God, what else do you get that might be running free? So you get foxes sometimes, but you get foxes in more populated areas like Manchester, London, places where they're going to find high amounts of garbage to like ravage. The American West Coast. Oh, okay, he's on the West Coast. And then things like badgers and all that, you get more in like rural settings. I've seen a badger before and a mole before when we were walking on one of the trails around here. But that was at like dusk when they're like just about to come out. So most of the time in the UK, you've got to kind of tailor your walks to a time if you want to like see things. Like if you want to find hedgehogs, you come out at dusk. If you want to see things like foxes and that, you want to come out at nighttime, sort of dusk. Squirrels, you want to be up 4 or 5 in the morning, or even 6 in the morning for like squirrels, because they come down out of the trees, get their dinner and everything. The northwest corner of the US. Ooh. Sorry if the light's a bit bright. Thing is, if I turn it the other way, it's completely dark. Orcas in the waters. In the water. I mean, you get seals. If you go around the East Coast, or the Norfolk coast, you get seals sometimes. They have a mating season every year where the seals give birth along the Norfolk coast. So you get them. You get the occasional whales, but you have to go to like more towards Scotland to see whales, and that kind of thing. What else do you get? Highland cows. We get some of them in the wild. If you go to Scotland again, you get Highland cows and sheep. Pigs, you know, normal, everyday. I've almost got a job there earlier this year. Oh, did you, Bodacious? Oh, that would have been cool. Washington and about an hour south from Seattle. I really don't know anything about America. I almost got a job. What, in Scotland? I've seen wild orcas here. They migrate every year. I've seen deer. I've got a video where I did a live stream and we caught some deer running through. I've got videos of does as well, just running through with their little babies. So I've seen deer in the wild. We don't have a lot of wildlife that just roams free, you know. We're not like, you know, America, where you've got like, you know, cougars and wolves and bears and all manner of shit that can kill you. But it's also the same as like, we don't have the shit in Australia. You know, we don't have venomous snakes. We don't have venomous spiders. I mean, there's probably one venomous snake in the country or one venomous spider, if that. You know, you don't have to check your toilet every time you go to pee. You can walk around barefoot without expecting, you know, a scorpion or a snake or some shit to attack you. I mean, the UK is pretty much safe when it comes to wildlife and animals and shit. I mean, you're more likely to get sick from poisonous plants. Australia is next level. It is fucking ridiculous out there. I actually have a friend, you know him from my channel. He's called Choppers Rule. Shout out to Choppers. He lives in Australia, and I guarantee you, he probably checks the toilet every time he pisses and shits. His garage is probably full of spiders and fucking snakes, and you know, I couldn't imagine being over there. I know they sent prisoners from the UK, you know, back in the day, but me, what a place of torture to live. And I know people over there. Chopper's Rule lives over there. There's some of my childhood friends actually migrated to Australia. Unbelievable. You know, who needs to check the toilet every time they pee? You know, I mean, they talk about, what is it, sewer alligators in America, how crocodiles and alligators can get into the system, and how you can get rats just pop out of your toilet. And oh no, I'm happy in the UK where 99% of things won't kill me. I'm quite happy here. Nothing wants me dead here. Well, not at the minute anyway. Where is everyone? I guess Tammy's still working or something. Or if you're in the little Eskies corner. Does no one know I'm live? It'd be disappointing if YouTube notifications didn't go out again. Kind of get tired of it all. Just live streaming to like 2 people. We have horntail lizards. The ones that squirt. Oh no. Oh my god. Why would you have them? What baron of hell created them, huh? I'm just going to share my streamer again. You just give me a sec. I'm just going to share it out because I'm kind of getting tired of the fact that just because I don't talk about Eli, no one wants to turn up. Hang on a sec. Sorry, there you go. I've